this should be a lesson to, and I'm gonna say this to women.
I'm gonna put my drink here.
Don't ever be in a situation where you don't have your own.
Yeah.
I don't care what
that
nobody
part.
says. Rico believes that, you know, that's toxicity, or these women are so damaged and messed
That's
up.
you bobbing
that,
over
that
there.
They're giving, you know, this evil information. But I just can't imagine a woman being in a position, because I've seen it, and I imagine some of y'all have seen it before.
Parents,
Yeah, with your parents or grandparents or whatever, where the woman is left with her children with absolutely nothing. I mean, they don't have children in this case, but like just with absolutely nothing, no way to even feed and clothe yourself, you know? So like I said, you'll be a goddamn fool to not have your own, man or woman. It really doesn't matter. Like for you to not have the presence of mind to make sure that you are okay if something goes down, because at the end of the day, the probability of things being right and continuing down that same path is the exact same probability of shit going awry.
50-50,
I
baby.
agree with that 100%.
Nobody knows. So for you not to protect yourself, it's crazy. Don't you have car insurance? Don't you have homeowners insurance? Don't you have insurance on your spouse, on your kids, on yourself? Like there's so many things that can go wrong. And for you to think that just because you married, ain't nothing gonna ever happen is absolutely ridiculous.
I agree with you, Aaron.
Again, women, don't ever put yourself in a situation where you can't take care of yourself. I don't care if that means you getting a deposit from your daddy every month. I don't care if that means you're gonna continue to work while you with your husband. I don't care what it means. You a goddamn fool if you don't have your own.
Okay, Aaron, I agree.
I would definitely say there's definitely variables to that. Yeah, you should go get your own, right? Or you should have your own.
Allow me to work.
You either have the ability to go get your own and don't settle to be a stay-at-home wife. If you feel that you have to sneak money out of your household, if you have a conversation in that...
She did not express that she desired to be a stay-at-home wife.
She agreed to it. I don't care what she expressed.
No, but if your husband...
She agreed to it.
Okay.
She made that conscious decision, right? You said, words of Aaron, she made a choice.
No, she did make a choice.
So then I don't care about nothing else.
Somebody else had a input on that choice.
Okay.
It's different if her mom said you need to go or you need to be at home. No, the person with whom she shares a life.
She made a choice to be home.
It's not her
She made a choice to be home. She made a choice to be home. And that's it. If you want to make a choice to be home when there's 1,000 different work opportunities for men and women, you are taking on that choice. So now I'm not saying...
So now she goes to work. She got to come home and deal with a nigga that don't want her at work. That's what she got to deal with.
If she says, if she gives the opportunity, if she has a conversation to say to this man, listen, I either want to have my own money by me working for it, or I want you to put money in an account for myself, that's a different conversation. But if you feel like you can't have this conversation with your husband, so you have to sneak money out of whatever finances that he's bringing in, then you are in the wrong. So that means you should not make the choice to be at home and not working because you want your own and you're not an adult enough to communicate the fact that you would like to have a piece of the pie to your own. For yourself from his finances. That's very simple. If you're not an adult, you shouldn't be married and then making decisions that could put you in a position where you could be left with nothing.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Right. So let's say you're married and you're dead set on your spouse being at home. No kids. We'll say exact same situation.
Right.
So really she's just managing the home, and that's a job in itself, but she's managing the home, make sure everything is okay. There's not much for you to even worry or think about on that end.
Okay.
Right? So if she's at home, y'all have made a decision for her to be at home, but if she says, you know what, now I need my own, and she goes to work, and that is like very much against what it is you desire, are you just gonna be cool with that and take it? Or is it gonna be like a bit of frustration and a bit of like friction between y'all when she not at home when you get home, or the house ain't clean, or the such and such wasn't taken care of, or the food ain't cooked?
Okay.
You gonna come home and eat you a hot sandwich?
You want my honest answer?
Yeah.
My honest answer is we entered this marriage as 50-50, equal, right? We broke 50-50 and we decided that you could stay home. I have hurt myself. I am injured.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I didn't ask any of that.
Not if I'm injured.
No, I didn't ask any of that. What I asked is if you want your spouse to be home.
All right.
Right?
Yes.
And she's like, no, I can't really do that. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I need to have my own X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
But now you come home and it's an issue. There's friction. The food isn't cooked. The house isn't clean.
And that's her job. While she's home?
No, that's what she's doing.
There has to be things like that part of the plan.
Home wife, meaning,
but she has to do those things.
Managing the home,
right?
But none of those things are done now because she's.
Now there's
working.
a problem.
Now,
so is that going to cause friction?
It won't cause friction.
Women can't work.
She has to work. So I'm going to be understanding that now you have to work.
No,
and so those things aren't going to happen. What, am I missing something?
Yes,
that's the way she asked it.
It's not having.
This is her not working.
This is from the jump, right?
Okay.
From the jump, they made a decision for her to be at home. And this is the thing. What are you talking about?
They made a decision. They both. My fucking point. Continue.
Right. They. That's the point.
Ask the question.
So if she was like, "Yo, I want to go to work because I want to have my own."
Okay.
Is there going to be any friction? Are you going to feel a certain way when you come home because the shit that you thought was going to be going on at the house isn't going on because she's like, "No, I need to work because I need some sense of freedom and ability to earn and have something for myself."
So for me, I'm answering for me, there will not be friction because I am holding her back from what she wants to do. And I have to let her be her own person and not be trapped by what I believe in or what she's convinced me that I believe in. Truth be told, most men, I'll speak for myself, Romeo Johnson.
Don't be using my shit.
I was going to use it earlier, but I ain't say nothing good.
I'm aware that y'all have an ace in the hole at all times, and that is marriage. Y'all always have the ace in the hole, and you can fall back on getting half the money. I'm aware of that.
Alan has it.
Or prenup. I'm aware of that. So what I would do is try to make this home as happy as possible so we can have this long lasting, and you don't take half of my money on some bullshit. That's how I would
Sounds
handle
easy, but it ain't that easy. And
I'm
then
saying how I would handle it.
let me tell you something, because Amanda was giving me a look. She was giving me a look because she knows that I've been a stay-at-home bitch.
Wow. That's
Multiple
crazy.
times. I've been a stay-at-home bitch, but I've never been a wife. So my mindset, I understand both. Now, I fucked up before. I didn't take care of my business and save like I should have, and I learned from that situation. But I feel like when you're married to someone, I think it's different. Like the understanding is completely different than when you're just a baby mother, which I was. I was a baby mother. So at the end of the day, I was a baby mother whose bills was paid. I was a baby mother who the groceries is in the house. We had an understanding, and something occurred that was not financial, but it was something else that affected our relationship. But at the same time, that person still took care of the household. You know what I'm saying? That agreement and that understanding still, it was
occurred.
You know, it occurred. Whatever I did was my decision. So me leaving or doing whatever is because of how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even that was a strong connection. Whereas, like, listen, you're not gonna leave me out stinking, and I'm not going to fuck you over. It's not going to be no extra shit. But if I was married to someone, my bad. Damn, bracelets.
Yeah.
But if I was married to someone, I think it just would be completely different.
I think that's a completely different, like, just that scenario of marriage.
We're one.
If it was boyfriend and girlfriend for 8 years, I could be like, she was a snake bitch.
Right.
But marriage, she didn't communicate.
Mm-hmm. I think it's wrong.
Which we all agree on.
Yeah, I think it's just wrong.
That's not up for discussion.
Yeah.
I think we all agree with
nobody should be in your business when you're in a
maybe
marriage.
The escape fund is just maybe worded wrong. Maybe rainy day fund because it's both of us.
Right.
I'll allow that. But
Not allowed.
It was escape from her
I'm
words.
going to say allow because
It wasn't for her. It was a rainy day for her. Like,
I'm saying,
Which she is entitled to had she
not
just
entitled to-
communicated that.
I mean, at this point, literally,
she chose not to downsize. No one's like, she chose not to downsize.
I think so. Above in this entire scenario, I actually think that is the worst part.
Not downsizing part.
The resistance to the suggestion.
Because you're not being a team player at all.
Yeah, because that would give them
resentment,
some breathing
if anything,
room.
right then and there. Instant resentment.
And if you don't want to work, all right, let's just, let's figure out a compromise. Let's meet in the middle.
Exactly. I think that was probably, we're calling people snakes or whatever. that was like the snakiest or the shadiest shit. Like she literally, they don't have children, so it's not like they need some crazy big house or whatever. You know, I understand that she's attached to it, but I don't think that's more important than being able to like get on the good foot with respect to your finances.
Get up on your good foot.
And it's clearly like they're clearly not going to be able to do it being in that house with that level of bills.
And she was complaining.
We don't know she was complaining.
I'm telling you, she was
Hold on, Rome.
Okay.
Rome, I swear to God, I'm gonna jump right over there.
You can't add that.
He was complaining too.
If think about it, if she didn't want to downsize,
It's crazy.
a complaint came with that. Listen, I don't want to downsize because
I don't know if this was Erin's words or the words of the prompt.
No, this one, I read everything verbatim.
But she said that she did not want to downsize because she spent so much time making the house a home. Was that your words or that?
Shit out of her. Like,
no, don't do that.
no.
No, yeah, you know you can't get Erin started on that.
No. If without kids, what did you make? That's what I'm asking.
Erin don't got
secret
kids,
account?
and that's
That's
her
what she
favorite
made.
thing to say.
Okay, but listen to me. Hear me out. Listen to me. Hear me out. I know. I mean, personally, I know how to make my own food. I know how to clean my house.
What
I know
color
how
is
to
your
make my bed.
refrigerator?
It's white,
Exactly.
and it's still. Wait. Not only is it white, but it still freezes and it still keeps cold.
And that's what I'm saying.
I don't care about none of that.
Exactly.
Wait.
But that man.
Did you guys see that thing on social media about like a month ago where they were like cutting on people that have white refrigerators?
I have a white refrigerator. I put milk in it, and I put stuff in the
You said
freezer.
it don't freeze?
It freezes, and it.
Oh, okay.
What do I need that? A woman.
Amen.
That's
Right.
a woman's touch. Is a silver refrigerator.
No.
yeah, that's an expense.
Working for six figures.
No, I
get a
feel
silver
you.
refrigerator And a
Hey.
matching stove.
But you got a matching stove. So
I got a white matching stove.
yep. So you're good to go.
It ain't nothing wrong with
But
that.
see, that's not the point. What I'm saying is that, and you brought this up. You saying she felt that she made that house into a home. While I disagree with her decision, she should have agreed to downsize. There is a lot of work that goes into making your house like a blank slate.
I can do that. I'm sorry for the men that y'all have met that can't, but I can do that myself.
But you
I want
have a white refrigerator. No, you can't.
I don't need it till it break.
No.
If it break, then I'll get a silver one.
No.
But the thing is this.
Your house is a house. And you comfortable in it, but your house is a house.
But it's five of us.
My point is just that I understand where she was coming from saying a house and home, but that was a shitty response to her like reasoning for not be willing to downsize. Like real talk today, my husband can say, yo, X, Y, and Z is going on, baby. Y'all seen my house. I'll leave that house next week. Does not matter to me.
Me too.
Literally does not matter to me. And I know a bunch of y'all niggas on TV be like, Aaron, money, this, money. Yeah, money's important. Don't ever think that it's not.
But it comes
But at the end of the day, the beautiful home that I live in, the beautiful home that I've made a home that we built from the ground up. I will leave that bitch tomorrow if that's what it means for us to have good financial footing. If something happens, I'm leaving, and it don't matter. We can go get us a 1,500 square foot ranch in Houston, and we out. End of the day.
Exactly. So see how we be talking shit, but we on the same page. We on the same page. Because I would leave too, and I would do what I got to do for my partner, because that's my partner.
But I think you and I have different points of views on where she was wrong.
Okay.
I feel like she was wrong by the not downsizing.
Oh,
Yeah, she should have.
I wasn't aware that I couldn't make a house a home. No, I'm not being.
It's
funny.
crazy, bro.
No, I'm swear to God, I'm not being funny.
Women are the only ones that can
Stop
do
acting
that.
like y'all don't need women. Can we stop doing that?
It's not that we don't need women.
Okay, but it's different. No, stop. We're not even going. No, you can fucking not.
we get a home tour?
You can't make a house a motherfucking home. No. You need that feminine energy. That's not true. That's not every relationship. So you don't need that relationship and that connection with a woman. You don't fucking need that. You really
I
just.
didn't need that. I said.
But that's part of making the house the
me
home.
working six figures while you stay home and hitting enter.
Okay, you didn't
I
say
can
all
do
of that.
shit myself.
You didn't say all of that.
You see, you done changed a lot.
He was not.
Hold on.
Not working.
So she wasn't doing nothing.
Enter.
We were talking about that
with my
in this
credit
moment,
card
by the way, though.
details.
You were saying making my house a home in a different way.
He's not working. What is she doing all day? Making the home. Oh, I'm making the home.
Can we get a house tour? When you go home, send us a video.
I'll send you a video. It's nice and basic. The way
I hope nobody ever makes you dinner.
I got a white refrigerator. I got a white stove. And I put my fucking pans on it, and I turn the flame on, and that motherfucker work.
Okay, your bills is paid.
I know the conditions that my husband would live in. if I wasn't.
She tried to cover it.
But is this
I'm
a
serious. I do. Like, I mean, I don't know. You might have. You
No, because
Some
usually
men
when you
can't
go,
have a white stove and white fridge. That's what she trying
no,
to
usually
say.
when you go to a men's home, especially when they live by themselves. Yeah, usually when you go into a man's home and they live by themselves, they don't got much going on. They have very simple furniture.
But those be
There's no decoration.
Yo, our spots. I mean, we shared a wall. I lived next door. Yo, our spots look totally different. Totally. I mean,
Was it a home for him?
but that's the thing.
some people
That's
just
why-
don't know how to decorate.
Who is it a home to?
We don't. That thank.
Who is it a home to? Because
Yeah, the woman.
you're making the house a home.
wait, but when
Use
he
my
came-
phone.
but when
Did
we
you guys
moved
make a
into the
video?
same house
Y'all be
together-
liking the shit. Y'all be
When
liking
we
it.
moved to the same house together,
Upright?
he enjoyed the fact that we had
You said the same?
nice
Okay.
shit.
Of course
I
you
come home,
enjoy
my
it.
wine all drunk up.
Yeah.
I come home.
It smell good.
It smell good. You got stuffed shells. The walls is wiped down.
But my
Light the candle and I'll throw my holy underwear.
And
around.
y'all wasn't buying throws.
I just made the house a home.
but my thing is this again.
You better calm your ass
when
down.
when we have this whole I make the house a home.
scary,
We have
actually.
to understand that women
You
are
don't need
saying
a woman.
Well, we have to understand that women are saying I make the house a home for me and
Oh
my
God.
preferences.
That's not true.
No,
because
no, definitely not. That's
because
not what I'm saying.
what I-
These new
no no
men-
We don't. If we don't.
what I'm saying is if a house is a home
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying he's saying what I'm saying. I don't require a silver fridge.